Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Battlestar Galactica Season 1, Episode 4. Yesterday I watched the miniseries that we have before the Season 1. If you want to see that, I'm gonna put the link just right there. And I also watched the 3 first episodes of the season. Again, I'm gonna try to put the links. If I don't put all of the links, you can go check the playlist of Battlestar Galactica that I made on my channel, and you're gonna find all of the videos and in the right order, you know? I'm really glad to be there with Battlestar Galactica. I'm really glad to binge watch this show. I was really excited to do it. Like I said a lot yesterday, I already watched the season 1, but it was in a different context. If you want to know why, go check my videos. I remember really nothing about the show. I remember just my feelings about some of the characters, but not any facts, not any names, not anything that really happened, because I was not paying attention to that. I was studying, you know, I was taking notes about the show, about a special subject, so that's why I'm not remembering anything. So now we have the Cylons, which are not just robots, you know, they are also humanoids. They can take human appearances, and it's creating really a paranoia with that, an atmosphere of paranoia, because anyone can be a Cylon. We know that the woman in red is a Cylon, and we know that Boomer is a Cylon. But we know also that we have 12 Cylons. I don't know yet if we have 12 different Cylons, and you know, some of them, like we have 4 women in red, 4 Boomer, 4 like that, 4 like that. Or do we have 12 different appearances and a lot of Cylons which are using these 12 appearances? I don't know. But we know also that sometimes they are activated and sometimes they are not activated. The woman in red, I don't think that we saw her not being activated, but Boomer, we saw the Boomer that we know, that we met into the Battlestar Galactica. She doesn't know that she's a Cylon, and sometimes she's activated and sometimes she's not. And when she's not, she's having feelings, and that's disturbing me, you know, because of the fact that imagining that a robot can have feelings, that's disturbing. And she can also fight the Cylon on her. Like we saw that during that moment when she found water, she fought, you know, to be able to say it, to help everyone, humanity. So that was something interesting. I don't know how much she can fight that side of her, how much, you know, it's a side of her, and I don't know, for me she's a robot no matter what, but the fact that she doesn't know that she is one, and she knows that something is wrong with her and she's trying to fight it, that's intriguing me, that's interrogating me, so I'm interested by that. And we have also another Boomer which is activated on the ground with Hilo. I like Hilo. For now, I like Hilo. I think that I really like 2 characters for now, Hilo and Starbuck. And that's really surprising because it's maybe the 2 characters that we didn't see a lot. Like we saw a lot more Boomer, we saw a lot more Lee, you know, Apollo, and I appreciate them and I find them interesting, but I'm more interested, you know, by Starbuck, who can be, I think, a really important character and a really great and interesting and deep character. But for now, she's not used enough for me, she's not enough on screen. And when she's on screen, it's really like 50% of the time she's on screen for herself, for the fact that she's a good pilot and for her character, you know, how she is. And 50% of the time she's on screen because she can be useful for relationships with men, and I don't like that. For a woman like that, who is really a strong woman and a brave woman, you can do better than using her for that. I want to see more about her, I want to know her story, I want to know her background. I'm really interested by that. And same for Hilo, really, we didn't see a lot about him, and I mean, what he did during the first part, you know, of the pilot, of the mini-series, is so brave to do something like that. You have to be so brave to have so strong principles and values, and it was nice. He was trying to take care of Boomer. I don't know, but I'm really having a sympathy for this character that we are not seeing a lot, but all of what he's doing for now, I'm appreciating everything. So yes, I want to know more about him also. Adama's father and son, I found their relationship interesting, and I want also that to evolve, to grow, so we'll see if it's gonna happen. He is interesting, you know, Apollo, Lee, and during the last episode he really gains my respect because of what he did. I was totally agreeing with him, you know, because yes, in democracy you have to have elections, and it's not because we are living sad days and hard days that you have to forget that. So I'm glad that he chose to do that, to trust his instinct with that. But he is someone who can act, you know, impulsively, and sometimes it can be great and sometimes maybe not. So I hope that one day it's not gonna be something bad, you know, he's not gonna do something believing that it's right, but in fact that's gonna be something wrong. We'll see. And this show, I really like this show for now because of the way that it's filmed. I think that I told you about the fact that the camera, you know, moving like that in a soft way and really in an immersive way, like we are following all of the characters and we are really in all of the places, but it's almost like a documentary, you know, we are really just near to them, and that's really great. Also, the way of producing the show without a lot of music, just during some moments of battles or some moments, some sad moments, you know, that where they want to create an emotion, but all of the rest of the moments, all of the discussions are without music, and that's so relaxing, you know. We are used to have a lot of music now in actual shows, even if it's not big music, you know, it's music for the atmosphere, you know, that we are not really hearing, but it's right there. And to not have one that's relaxing, you know, I found that really refreshing, even if it's an old show. And also that's funny to see how they are working with the old methods, you know, they are taking pens and they are trying to to put things like that, to organize battles and all of that. That's funny. That's worrying me a lot, but that's funny. And same for the way that they are communicating with each other. We can see that really they didn't know about internet and all of that during that time, because they are communicating just by phones, you know, and by telegrams. So that's really fun. You know, the pictures, the videos, they don't have the same utility right there. They didn't really use it. And yes, that's also interesting to see how it was working before that. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking right now. Today I'm gonna watch 3 episodes. Again, I'm trying to watch a lot of episodes in just one day because I'm gonna be out of my apartment for 2 weeks during the end of February because I'm going on holidays. So I want to take a lot of advance on my videos, so you are not gonna feel the difference. You're gonna have your 5 videos, 5 episodes for each week. I'm working hard, you know, to prepare you like 12 episodes or maybe more in advance, so you're not gonna feel the difference even if I'm not really there. Stop talking and let's go for the episode 4. Oh, and also I didn't find this episode with subtitles, so I'm sorry, but it's gonna be without subtitles for this episode. Oh, and please don't mind if my head or my hair are a mess, because again I was sick during this night, so that was a rough night, so please don't mind about my head, my face and my hair. I need to drink a lot of tea today. She's gonna be alright. She's not gonna die. She's gonna be alright. She's gonna be alright. Okay. That was a great episode. I said during my intro that I wanted more time with Starbuck on screen, that I had the impression that we had really a little of her, that I was beginning to love her, but we have really not a lot of scenes with her. We had an entire episode with her. That was really great. I wanted to know more about her background. We had a little of it, you know, her story with Zach, but we didn't have, in fact, a lot of her personal story, you know. I wanted something about her personal background. I'm fine, you know, to have an entire episode about her, about that, but I was not thinking of that, you know, I was not thinking of that period of time. I'm glad that we had that. No one can blame him or herself for that. I mean, not the father because he wanted his son to get on a plane, not her because she let him pass. They couldn't predict that and they can't blame themselves for that, for sure. Lee, blaming your father for that? No. Really? No. So yes, I'm glad that we had an entire episode about her, about Starbuck. It was more an episode about how she was feeling with Zach and how she's feeling now with the guilt, you know, and how she's dealing with that. She can be an amazing instructor for that, I'm sure, and I'm glad that we are over that, you know, we are over the fact that everyone knows the truth now about everyone, what every one of them did about Zach, and the fact that Starbuck was feeling responsible for that. Lee thinks that his father is responsible for that. They all know where they are, you know, with that accident. They are wrong, but at least they know where they are. The Nuggets, you know, the young people trying to fly, learning how to fly, that's interesting because it's also an issue for them now. They have to have new pilots, to have new persons who can know how to fly, but they can't really teach them how to do that without using a real Viper, so of course it can create accidents, and that's a trauma for Starbuck. She didn't want, you know, to repeat the same mistake, and that's why she was so rough with them, but she can't do that. She has to learn them stuff, and she's not gonna do the same mistake, you know. If she thinks that someone is really not ready, she's gonna say it. She's not gonna let that person fly. So I don't believe that she can do the same mistake again. She's gonna be alright. I don't believe that she can die just like that. No. But yes, I'm really glad that we have more about her during this episode, because yes, I wanted more time with her, more of her background. We had that background about that period of time when she was with Zach and how he died and how she felt about that. And we had a lot of moments where she was just, you know, a badass, and I love that. I love, you know, strong women, and I love shows which are making strong women who are not just manipulative and sexy. Strong women, repeat after me, strong women can be other things than manipulative and sexy. They can be powerful, they can be badass, they can have feelings. Even if they are badass, even if they are strong women, they can have feelings, they can have a relationship. It's not because you are a badass that you can have an heart, you know, and you can have a relationship or feelings. No, we can have all of that like men. Really, that's something that's bothering me a lot in some shows and movies and books, when they are representing strong women as someone like, okay, if you are a badass, you can't have a relationship, it's not working well together, like No, you are making men who are heroics, who are doing heroic stuff, and they are meeting a girl, they are having a relationship. That's normal for you, and that's not normal for you when a woman is doing the same. No. So thank you to this show. Just in one episode, they did great. They made that clear. You can be a strong woman, you can be a badass, you can, you know, be hard on people and be a badass like that. You can be a great pilot, you can be a great instructor, you can be great, strong, and you can have feelings, and you can have a relationship, and sometimes you can have weakness, you know. That's alright. You can be all of that. Women can be all of that. I'm sorry, but that's the woman in me who is speaking right now, because that's something which is really bothering me in some shows, movies and books. So every time that I'm seeing in a show that writers are doing great with that, I'm glad. I'm really glad. And I'm angrier, you know, against the ones who are not succeeding with that, with writing female characters. See? That's not difficult to do it, to write a great female character. They did it. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking right now and I'm gonna watch the episode 5. It's gonna be on another day for you and in just 10 minutes for me. So it's all for you for today and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.